Hello guys, in this video I'm going to play some games in Duelyst and explain how the game works right in the game. I'll play with 4 classes and make sure to cover every aspect of the game I know about. You might have seen me playing Duelyst earlier on Twitch, and I also made a video before explaining the basics, so you should probably check that video first if you're interested in this game and you're new to it. Okay, so I'm gonna start with Magmar. My deck is based around like going into a bit late game. My Bloodborne spell gives my hero +4 +1 attack, and it stacks. So if I go into late game with Overlord Bloodborne spell, my hero can get an extreme amount of power, so it really benefits me. Nothing can play here. Right, so again, game here divided by tiles. General can move 2 tiles in straight line or 1 tile diagonally. There are 3 mana wells on the board. If you step on it or put a creature into it, you get an additional mana crystal. Every creature will cost mana. You start with 5 cards. Each turn you get extra 1. You can replace 1 card, and at the beginning of the game you can mulligan 2 cards away. 2 cards you don't like. Okay, here it seems like my opponent is playing Obelisk deck. So next turn he will summon a dervish, and it will basically be disposable minion. I think I should try to deal with it immediately. So I have a rush creature that can move and attack immediately, and have buff. That seems like a good play for me this turn. I don't think I will need this guy anytime soon. Provoke or Frenzy. My opponent shouldn't play any of creatures with these effects. Yeah, so I just put my tiger here, and I think I shouldn't be any difference where I put my creature. Yeah, this way it's probably the best, because he can't move his general on this tile and put his creature here to get mana crystal if he wants to attack as a 5/4. So position in Duelyst kind of matters a lot. Many classes have AoE spells which are good in particular cases and useless in other cases. And yes, it's true, and I shouldn't put my minions in straight lines in case if he runs like a blast artifact. It might hurt. There used to be a spell which gives minion a blast, so creature can attack everything in straight line. Every creature staying in there. Yeah, so Vitruvian used to be able to buff anything and give them blast. It used to be really overpowered, but not the case anymore. It got nerfed. Okay, so Dervish normally disappears at the end of the turn, but the opponent played Dunecaster. It gives a Dervish +2/+2 buff, and it doesn't disappear anymore. So I'm in a bit of trouble here now. Okay, I think I should just deal with the 7/6. Our spell is like hard removal. Yeah, my general is in my position. Egg morph, turn an egg minion into an egg or hatch an egg. So whenever some of the minions have a Dying Wish, it procs when minion dies. And Dying Wish is like summon an egg of a minion. And if the egg isn't killed, it hatches into another creature. The same stats basically. So much damage. But he has only 2 cards left. Let's see if I can do something about it. Yeah, so every spell, if you're confused about... I just don't have enough time to explain everything. If you want to know, like, what the particular card does, you can just check out the Duelyst wiki or description of the card. Okay, so I guess I can destroy this with my natural selection. Destroy any minion with the lowest attack or tide with the lowest attack. Yeah, so that works. And I think I will get rid of Duelyst here. It's probably the useless one. Okay, so if I only take 4, I don't die. So if I kill this, and this, it seems like I'm okay. Unless he has burst, but I hope he doesn't. This one. It's 3 damage to kill me. Still can't use my Bloodborne spell, just too much pressure. So technically I can just heal twice. Or I can go for Keeper and try to get... charge minion. Keeper might be the best actually. If I just heal for 4, it's inefficient on curve. Okay, what minions to have died in this game? It's only 2 charging Panthers, right? So I for sure get 3-2 is charged, so I can trade into his Dervish. And let's use Bloodborne spell, because why not? So how the Bloodborne spell works? It normally charges in 2 turns, but if you skipped a turn and you didn't use it, it charges immediately next time. So I can use it next turn as well. So I have triple Earth Sphere in this deck to heal myself for 8. If I don't die yet, I can just heal up if I get this. And I also have Healing Mystics. They can restore some life too. So my opponent's Bloodborne spell is Iron Shroud and summons a Dervish. So I can take damage from this guy, so my general must move 2 tiles up. So I should put something on this tile, so his Scarab can't hit me directly. Let's do it this way. Actually, I can't use my Bloodborne spell. Maybe I don't get how it works yet. I think it's just like 2 turns cooldown. Yes, so minion can only move 1 line diagonally, so this Duelyst, if not removed, he'll prevent the Scarab from getting into this position so he can blast me. This creature has blast. So if he gets here, he could have hit me in straight line. So 3 life, I'm still kind of not dead to his hero attack only. Yeah, but he found something. Well, it was a really good opening. It's hard to do anything. Okay, let's try a different class. Go with Songhai now. Songhai is like an assassin class. Bloodborne spells and creatures often designed to be able to deal damage straight into the general. So my deck is like built around having a burst and getting a burst to deal damage straight into the general and killing the opponent as fast as possible. Okay, so spells Phoenix Fire, deal 3 damage to minion in general. Artifact, 3 durability artifact can be put on a general. Each time general takes damage, it loses 1 durability. So this one, whenever I cast a spell, deal 1 damage to enemy general, and very cheap. A Lantern Fox, a minion. It has 2/4 stats and it puts a Phoenix Fire, this spell basically, into my action bar whenever it takes damage. Really strong creature. And this is just like deal 3 damage. It's like 3 damage buff basically. Okay, so probably will replace Phoenix Fire here, since I'll get them from Lantern Fox anyway, and I don't like to have duplicated cards in hand. I'm playing against Abyssian. This class specializes at making a lot of small creatures. So I have a Ghost Lightning spell in my deck. It does 1 damage to all enemy minions. It must be useful in situations like this. There must be something cool here, but I think I'm just fine playing it slowly. I was thinking about a way to take this mana tile as well, so I can put an artifact on my general, so I can deal damage with my spells. Lantern Fox is just like a way to get cards. I really like this creature. I didn't want to replace it. Thinking about what to replace and what to keep, it's kind of a tough call sometimes. Yep, so it was easy. Right, I'll go with Naza class now. So Lionar.
Lionar versus the Vitruvian.
Lionar used to be a lot about healing, not anymore, so I still have this healing spells. For 1 mana you can restore 5 health, really efficient spell. Let's see, I probably don't want to have heals in early game. It's playing against Vitruvian. This minion, for example, has an airdrop. Just to mention, airdrop can be minion can be placed in any tile in the battlefield, and 3/10 stats that provoke is pretty good creature to have. Okay, so here I have Acolyte Regalia. Acolyte Regalia, it gives my general +2 attack, and it ignores 2 attack every turn. So, kind of want to... I can kill this. Okay, I can now with Divine Bond. Give minion attack equals to 8 health. I can just kill it straight up. That seems good. Okay, let's get this mana. So I can play Divine Bond. For next one I have my Acolyte Regalia. Let's make it this way. Just dealing with his structure with 0 attack. By not wasting any spells is really nice. I think it was kind of not a good move to put the structure in this style. He should have done it like here, so I can't reach it with my own unit just so easily. So about obelisks, they kind of like take a map away from you. You can just put yourself in a corner and don't fight against them any time, but the Vitruvian class also plays some blast units. You just put blast creatures on the front line and like bombard you from a long distance. So Emerald Shroud dispels one space. Can actually be used to dispel a mana sprain, for example. So you deny mana tile. Just cool little facts. Can't do much here, it seems. I already can use my Bloodborne spell, so yeah, I guess I won't do it now because Arcade Regalia just seems really clear. Yeah, so if I take 2 damage, he just ignores it. It's a really nice artifact. The Tuning class so has a way to remove artifact directly. Good thing he didn't have it. Didn't have the spell. Right. I really want to save Divine Bond. Let's get rid of Martyrdom. I don't want to heal him, and this Duelyst. It's kind of weird. Okay. Take another one tile. Let's deal with his creature. I'll put my creature here. It has airdrops that can be summoned anywhere. Normally you can notice, like, I can only play creatures adjacent to my general. Kind of interesting what kind of synergy Tombstone has. Can actually martyrdom this. 0-10 is... No, there is no need. Now let's give it buff. Have mana left. So my general Bloodborne spell gives a nearby minion +2 attack. Okay, I can still use Divine Bond here to trade. Divine Bond. What I can actually do, I can martyrdom this, then use Divine Bond to deal 13 to him, but it's kind of a waste. I shouldn't waste my spells like this. Should probably martyrdom the 4-6, it seems better. Okay, let's replace. I'm gonna do this. Let's replay this guy. Okay, that's a good creature. Opening Gambit triggers when creature is summoned. So this will give me 2 cards from my faction action bar. I'm kind of low on cards. I want to have that. Okay. Kill. Buff. Trade. Destroy any minion, restore that minion health to its general. Another interesting spell. Used to be 2 mana and get nerfed, not a reason. It seems a bit too strong for me, right? It's 2 mana, like even for 3, killing the creature. Yeah, you heal your opponent, but sometimes you just don't care about it if you go for board control. Another Duelyst. So this first, I guess. Oh, get some crop to replace. There's no reason not to hit. Can make it anyway. I mean, he can always try it if he wants, but he can use it on his own rules too, his own terms. Yeah, random cards sometimes aren't so great. Just passed? That's really weird. I think he's dead then. I mean, he has his tombstone. Yeah, so spotting a lethal sometimes can be tricky in this game. So many cases, so many options you should consider. Like how the spell will work, like deal 2 damage to all generals. You should imagine in your hand how the interaction will work after you cast it. What happens, like, every creature takes damage, but you have like creatures with 1 life or less too, so it dies after you play it. It might be tricky to spot lethal. Won't kill him. I really like playing Magmar. It's kind of sad that the only deck I lost with is Magmar.
Banar versus the Shruvian.
So when the minions have infiltrate mechanic, this deck doesn't have particularly a lot of infiltrate creatures, but it is there. I also have this legendary here, Jack's True Sight. So it's like 5 ranged units for 1 creature, really vulnerable to any AoE, but really strong if not answered. I think I would want to keep it, since it's my core unit. So I can buff my guy up to 4 with this and a courage. Yeah, that's perfect. So this creature, for example, draws a card whenever it does damage. So here I got a card for free basically, and it's still a 3/5. It's pretty good. I think I'm just gonna buff all my creatures at once. Razorback gives everything to every minion +2 attack. Just for a turn. Not using my Bloodborne spell. I think my deck is probably not built that well. Like, you probably want to run some ways of moving a creature, because you want to put enemy creatures into a general column. Okay, that's not a problem at all. Yeah, let's use our Bloodborne spell. It's a perfect opportunity. I have 10 damage. Actually, I missed lethal. Would I have kept a creature with +2 attack? Would have been enough. But whatever. I'm just super ahead here. What bad can happen? My opponent is playing deck based on artifacts, it seems. Just buffing minions. Or maybe not. Just normally when I see this general, I expect it to be an artifact deck. Not so many AoEs this guy might have. Only 2 cards. Guess I should still play around some sort of AoE. Yeah, so Jaxi, Dying Wish, summon a 1/1 Rage Minion Jackson in random unoccupied corner. But my creature summons 6/1/1 4/1/1 Mini Jax in every unoccupied corner. So he didn't have any free corner to play to put a 1/1 into, so just didn't do anything. Just a nice little trick. He wasn't dead technically, actually. Alright guys, so there are also a Abyssian class and a Truant class. I won't show them in this video. Again, so if you wanna check this game out, feel free to download it. You can find the link below the video. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, hope you like my channel. Check out my Twitch too. See you.
This video is brought to you by G2A.com.